We're going to talk about the CFO's guide to AI investment and doing ROI measurements on AI. Your CEO, procurement manager just walked into your office asking for $2 million to implement AI across the company. Okay. They are promising 30% productivity gains and revolutionary efficiency. Okay. But as a CFO, you're thinking, how do I actually measure the ROI on something this abstract? How do I know if we are throwing money into a black box or making a smart investment? I'm going to show you exactly how I approach it and how AI ROI measurement, in a way, doing that measurement protects your budget and it also proves the real value. I've spent the last 25 to 30 years as a finance exec, including 10 years as CFO in several tech companies where I led major ERP initiatives and IT initiatives across the organization. I've made mistakes, I've learned lessons, and I've developed a framework that actually works. Today, I'm sharing the exact approach I use to evaluate these AI investments. One that I think has saved my companies from expensive failures and identified truly genuine opportunities. But before I get into that, let's talk about the problem with traditional ROI. Here is why traditional ROI calculations fail with AI investments. First, the benefits are not immediate. Unlike buying new equipment where you can measure output increases right away, AI often takes 6 to 12 months to show real impact. Second, the benefits are often indirect. When we implemented AI-powered financial reporting at my last company, it did not directly generate revenue, but it freed up our analysts to do strategic work that led to better decision-making. Third, the costs are fuzzy. It's not just a software license, it's training, it's integration, it's data cleanup, it's the ongoing maintenance costs that many people miss. So the traditional ROI formulas don't capture any of this complexity. So I have used what I call a 3-tier framework that gives you both immediate insights and long-term confidence in AI investments. Tier 1 is more around efficiency metrics. The quick wins. These are easiest to measure and usually show results within 90 days. You look at time savings. How many hours per week are your team members saving? At my previous company, an AI-powered expense processing saved our AP team maybe 15 hours per week. At $30 per hour, that's $23,000 annually. That's easy to calculate. That's easy to defend. Error reduction, track the accuracy improvements. Our AI invoice processing reduced data entry errors by 80%. Now, each error used to cost us about 30 minutes to fix. With 200 invoices monthly, that saved 40 hours of correction time. Process acceleration, imagine, measure how faster things are getting done. Our month-end close went from 8 days to 5 days after implementing AI-assisted reconciliation tools. Let's look at Tier 2, the quality improvements. The strategic value these take. Now, these take 3 to 6 months to measure, but often provides the biggest returns. How much faster can your team make informed decisions, the decision speed element? How quickly are they doing better data analysis? And look at the insight generation. Are they tracking new insights that would not have existed without AI? Our predictive cash flow models identified seasonal patterns we would never have noticed. It would help us optimize working capital with AI algos. Measure prevented problems. AI-powered fraud detection caught issues that would have cost us significantly more to fix later. And in Tier 3, look at the enablement of innovation, the long-term impact. These benefits emerge maybe 6 to 12 months later, but often justify the entire investment because it builds new capabilities. What can your team do now that they could not do before? Our AI-powered scenario modeling allows us to run complex what-if analysis that used to take weeks. What about strategic capacity? How much time do senior people have for strategic work instead of routine tasks? Our CFO team gained about 20% more time for strategic analysis after some AI automation. So let me give you a concrete example from my experience. In a particular company that I worked with closely, we invested about $180,000 in an AI-powered financial planning platform. You know that platform. Here's how we measure the return. Tier 1 metrics after let's say 3 months, we saved about 25 hours per week across our finance team. We reduced forecast errors by about 30%. We cut the budget cycle time from 6 weeks to about 3 weeks. And then we looked at the Tier 2 metrics after 6 months. We identified about $400,000 in cost savings through better spend analysis. We did better cash flow forecasting, improving the accuracy of our forecasting by about 22%. We reduced the time to produce board packages by almost 80%. 80%. And the tier 3 impact after 12 months, finance became very strategic business partners instead of number crunchers. We enabled data-driven decision-making across all departments. We created competitive advantage through superior financial insights. And so I gauged at the total measurable return, $700,000 in the first year, ROI about 200%. But here's the key. I did not wait 12 months to declare success. The tier 1 metrics showed positive ROI within 90 days, giving us the confidence to expand and go deep in the implementation. So the implementation tips, there are 3 practical tips for implementing this framework. Start small and measure everything. Pick one process, implement the AI, and track all 3 tiers of metrics. This gives you data to make larger investment decisions. Set up measurement systems before implementation. You need baseline data to show improvement. Track the current performance for at least 30 days before going live with AI tools. Include soft costs in your calculations. Factor in training time. Factor in system integration costs. And like I said, factor in ongoing maintenance. I typically add a 30-40% to the software costs for total cost of ownership. So in conclusion, the AI ROI measurement does not have to be a guessing game. Use this 3-tier framework to directionally build confidence in your investments and demonstrate clear value to your leadership team. The companies that can figure out this AI ROI measurement conundrum now will have a massive advantage over those still trying to apply old school ROI formulas to new school technology. What AI investments are you trying to evaluate right now? I would love to learn more about this. Drop a comment, and this is a burgeoning field, which I'm very excited about. And I look forward to having more conversations with you through your comments or active dialogues. Take care. Bye-bye.